and the good people of Edo State, members of the press, I welcome you all to this press briefing to appraise the recently concluded governorship election in our great state. This has become very important, being a critical stakeholders in this society. First, I want to appreciate God for making it possible for us to have an election where no life was lost throughout the entire state. It is remarkable and worthy of note. Edo Civil Society Organizations, the umbrella body of society group in Edo State, having been part of the observation of 2016 Edo State Governorship Election, held on the 28th day of September 2016 across the state, working with various accredited local and international observers, have deemed it necessary to brief the people of the state our observations. The following were our observations. Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, is the statutory body to conduct any governorship election in any constituent unit of the Federation. On the day of election, INEC was able to deploy both personnel and materials at up to 80% to meet polling units as early as 8 a.m., which was a fair departure from what obtained before. Polls were open for both accreditation and instant voting, which was another novel innovation by INEC. This new idea by INEC was a welcome one and should be sustained. It was observed that in many polling units, there was tremendous improvement from PVC card readers and INEC staff compared to the previous elections. We received reports of disruptions of collation process in some units across the state and units occasioned by hoodlums. Security agencies. Before the new date was finally fixed, the security agencies, particularly the DSS and the Nigerian Police, had advised the Independent National Electoral Commission to postpone the governorship election in a press briefing held in Abuja on the 7th of September 2016 due to possible terrorist threats. The police officers, the DSS, and officers of the Civil Defense Corps were citizens friendly in the discharge of their duties. However, they failed to apprehend certain persons that were involved in the massive financial inducement of voters across the state. In some cases, officers were involved in the scheme, which was a great disappointment in our country. There were a high level of compromise by security agencies, more so that some were seen directing voters to vote a particular party and aided in the financial inducement. Most disappointing was the DSS in full uniform partaking in such acts. Political parties. It was observed that political parties were involved in heavy financial inducement of voters across the state, especially the two major political parties. It was a very open activity that took place in the clear presence of security personnel who looked the other way. Money was massively used to buy votes, voters, an amount that ranged between 500 to 2,000. The ballots were no longer secret, as a voter may have to show his printed ballot paper and be ascertained by a party agent before he is paid. The electorate. The electorate came out very early to exercise their franchise across the state. There were seemingly voters apathy at the early time, probably due to the security threat notice released earlier. But as time went by, the numbers increased. Yet the electoral decisions were grossly influenced by the financial inducements extended by the political parties. It is a known fact that the ruling class have made the people to be poor in order to buy their conscience during election period. Our people should know that selling of votes amount to the sale of the future and the deprivation of their constitutional powers. Recommendations. The election has come and gone. The winner has been announced by INEC. We advise the agreed party who still have the windows of the judiciary to take advantage of it while we commend INEC thus far. We are requesting that they improve in subsequent elections. We vehemently condemn the role of our security agencies, the role our security agencies played in the elections that have helped political parties to sink further our already growing democracy to 10 years backward. God bless Edo State. God bless Nigeria. God bless Edo Civil Society Organizations.